again?
He's stepping up like he has a story.
The change is
as a matter of fact.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand, like, the whole...
The answer's no.
No, of course not.
All right. That's all I want to know.
I don't understand how being with a guy is gay.
No, it's just like I come in, I didn't even do anything gay. I didn't say anything gay. And then...
You looked at Dave Moreno's ass. That was enough, and that was like 5 years ago.
Yeah, I kind of stuck with me. In retrospect, maybe that was a mistake.
Don't you think Dan Marino's ass is really good?
I'm still going record. The guy's got a big ass. I'm telling you.
All right. That's not what you said. You said it was a nice ass.
I didn't say it was nice. I said it was big.
Whatever.
He said it was a funny looking ass. And I was like,
what are you looking for?
Exactly. It did look funny. That's all he said.
But as opposed to, like, you know what a nice ass looks like.
No, it doesn't look regular.
You evaluated Dan Marino's ass.
His ass looks out of proportion if you watch the videos. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, boy. It's not getting any better.
Yeah, right. I'm going to leave.
You shouldn't even notice Dan Marino's ass.
Yeah, but I couldn't help but notice it. Like, you ever look at somebody on the street and say, well, you know, there's something weird going on there?
Women, they
If it's a guy, you never look down below his eyes.
Sometimes you can't help but notice it.
If an ass is out of proportion, it's on a woman.
Of course.
That's the only ass you know.
I noticed it.
I'm looking at an ass.
I'll take it one step further.
I don't look at Gary and go, you know, his ass is a little out of proportion.
And if you do notice it, you should never verbalize it.
Well, I don't care. I'll say it. I mean, I've gone on the street and I'll see something wrong.
How's my ass?
You're in proportion, I guess.
See?
But that doesn't
you shouldn't even know that. You should say, here's the answer. How would I know? I don't look at your ass.
Then I'm lying to you. Then I'm lying then.
If Dan Marino has a funny ass, Carmen Electra's ass is hilarious.
You like the way my, you can see kind of the outline of my balls through my pants? You see, you understand that's gay, right?
I like that, yeah.
All right,
Look,
you should be looking at that.
He came here once and started talking about seeing somebody's sack on TV
yeah,
that nobody else saw.
Sometimes you can't help but notice stuff.
If you're gay.
No, if you pay attention to detail like I do.
All right, thank you. We got to take a break. When we come back, we have so much more to talk about, but we got to take a break. Right after these words, we'll be back.
Hi, this is Mike Piazza, baseball superstar. When I sign, I'm going to buy K-Rock and fire 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄. Now here's Howard Stern.
You're listening to a man who never spanked his kids because he was too busy spanking his monkey.
That's the reason why. I just didn't want to humiliate my kids. I'm not saying I didn't spank my monkey. Well, I just saw Stuttering John, who decided to show back up to work. All weekend I was getting phone messages. I was getting phone messages from Stuttering John.
Really? What did he say?
Call me, bro. Call me, bro. Last guy who called me bro. Last guy who called me bro is Scott Einziger.
Oh.
Don't call me bro.
And did you call him?
No, of course not. Why would I call him? Why would I waste my time calling him?
I wonder what he wanted.
No, I got no beef with the guy. I'm the guy that gave him permission to go off and do I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. And they were paying him $100 grand or something to go do it. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to tell you not to make that money. That's serious money. I said, but when are you going to be going? So he says, well, I'm gone for two weeks. 2 weeks.
And one of them were on vacation.
One of the weeks I'm on vacation. Yeah, you owe me $100. Give it to me.
What's that for?
He gave me my $900. He owes me another $100.
Jim only took $1,000. We'll give you $1,000.
Oh, is that from the race?
Yeah.
He owes me money, too. Where's mine?
I bet you too?
Yeah.
Howard?
Yeah.
Get a jockstrap?
Where's your dress?
I thought it was a dress, right?
No, it was a
jockstrap, wasn't it?
A jersey and a jockstrap.
Oh, a jersey. Yeah.
Marco's jersey and a jockstrap and heels.
Do we have Marco's jersey?
You get it. And you better make good on your bet.
You know I will.
Anyway, so Stuttering John says to me before he goes to Australia or whatever it is, I'm going to be gone 2 weeks. 1 week on vacation and another week, and then I'll be back. I said, fine. That's okay with me. Gary came to me and said, it's fine with you. He goes, well, when was John going to tell me? It's like, now it's my job to go find someone to replace John.
Wait a minute, he didn't tell Gary.
No. So Gary was like, goes up to John, goes, what's the deal here? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Dude, I'm going to tell you, I'm being serious with you. You abuse me and embarrass me. I'm sick of it.
I told Gary it was 2 weeks.
No, you didn't. You told me it was 2 weeks.
You told everybody it was 2 weeks. It was 3.
Then the week before I left, I went up to Gary in his office and said,
everybody says on that show you didn't stutter. Here you stutter plenty.
I said, I made a mistake. I initially thought it was going to be 1 week while we were off.
When you lie, you stutter. I realize that.
Yeah, okay.
You're a liar.
Gary, did he do this?
Why can you never be wrong? Why can't you admit you lie?
I'll swear on my life I did.
You came up to me and told me you were going to be gone 2 weeks.
Initially, I thought it was going to be 1 week.
So then why wouldn't you come to me and tell me it's 3 weeks?
Because then Gary told me he had a discussion when you told you that I
You didn't have any discussion with me.
Remember Gary? And you said that
Gary's discussion with me. Gary's discussion with me.
Remember when you told me? All right.
Gary's discussion with me is, how the hell, like, yeah, sure, John goes off, but then it becomes my headache. I got to run the office.
What happened was, I went to Howard to say, I just want to make sure you know that John's going to be gone a week while we're here, because I was out of the loop on this thing when the whole thing started. So Howard goes, no, I didn't know John. Howard
Here's what I want.
Gone a week while we were here.
Listen, I'm just going to settle all this. From now on, he is not to bother me with any of his projects. Just say no to everything. Okay? No. The answer is no. Here, I'm going to tell you something. I want to go for a month and do a celebrity bingo.
So you got to understand the way...
No. He's going to come to you. You're not coming to me, right? You understand that? Do you understand? Sure. All right. Sure. I want to do celebrity bingo for a month. What are you going to say?
Don't bother Howard with your problem.
No. You don't have to say that.
Okay, no.
No.
Okay, no.
You don't even have to do that.
No.
All right, let's practice again because you screwed that one up. Right. All right. I just got asked to run for Vice President of the United States.
No.
No? All right.
Or go.
No. Just say no. No, he can decide to leave. Anybody can do that. But you say no.
No.
All right. See, you messed it up again.
No, I
think you got to rehearse it one more time.
I just got asked for 2 weeks.
No.
Perfect. Yeah, that was good. He didn't even get out the request.
That's right.
You just heard 2 weeks. There's my answer, no. Because I'll tell you why. You're like a child. I have no problem with you doing anything. The thing I have a problem with is, if you're going to leave, know the days you're going to leave. Be a man just one goddamn time in your life and know... I got a job. You think I could leave for 3 weeks and tell everyone I'm leaving for 2 weeks? You think I can do that? At the end of 2 weeks, this is what should have happened. This is what I should have seen on your reality show. You stand up on a goddamn rock and you go, oh, my God, I'm not at my real job. I told Howard 2 weeks. I have to leave. And you leave.
I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here.
Yeah, you announce, I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here.
I'm telling you.
Because if you leave here, you're no longer a celebrity.
I'm telling you.
You're a regular person, and it isn't fun being a regular person. Trust me. Not being under my wing is not fun. Go ask Jackie. Taking Scott Einzinger's stolen leftovers. It's not fun, nor funny. Remember that. Big shot. I'll be gone. And by the way, I saw 2 episodes of your show.
Yeah.
Why can't I see that stuttering John around here?
Yeah, the guy
cooperative.
they were talking about, we don't know.
The guy who stays and helps.
You don't know that?
No.
You don't know that stuttering John?
No. Never met him.
Mediator,
you don't ever hang out with that guy.
The listener, the one who goes to I need help. Gary says to me, boy, I've never seen that John around here.
Never hang out with that guy.
I want the guy who volunteers to get firewood.
Right, we were pissed watching that show.
Why do you volunteer? Why do you volunteer to get firewood?
What's that?
Why do you volunteer to get firewood around here and you don't volunteer for anything?
That's not true.
Around here, it's Gary. You don't need me for anything, do you?
I got to go to lunch with Artie. I can't help out. I want to see the firewood gathering, John. Yeah, I see you're capable now. I've been a sap. I got suckered.
Hang out. He wants to work with that guy.
I'm not talking about hanging out. I'm talking about around here. Work.
I offer to do... I'll do anything Gary asks me to do.
Oh, please.
Oh, I see.
That's the truth.
Well, go get me firewood. Really, I want firewood. Go get me some. Something.
I'll get you firewood.
3 weeks, 2 weeks, loosey-goosey.
Yeah, I don't know what the story is, but even on the phone here, you said, I didn't realize how long it was going to be.
No, initially, there's going to be...
Initially.
Initially, I thought it was only going to be the week when we were off, then the other week. Then the week before,
that's all I
had a conversation. Gary was sitting in his chair in his office. I said, I initially thought... And then I had the same conversation with Kingston.
It's not Gary's fault.
Kingston knows it. Kingston knew it.
I don't care about Kingston. You don't work for Kingston. You work for me.
I work for him.
I don't care about that. The only reason you work for him is because of me.
And John, let me ask you a question. I'm not trying to kill you, but don't you think, with all the controversy that was going on around here about you taking the 1 week off, I didn't react when you said you needed 2?
No, you were fine with it.
Let me finish. Can I just say something?
Like a snake, he probably said to you, Howard said it's okay.
No. Then Gary went, and then you told me in the studio where I was doing my show, you came up and said, I told Howard that...
See, here's where you're wrong.
You're going to miss 2 weeks, and Howard was bummed.
Here's where you're wrong.
And I said, geez, thanks. And then I went out to lunch with Artie and said...
I feel used by ABC.
Geez, thanks. Like, it's now Gary's fault?
And we're not...
No, I'm just saying there was a misunderstanding. I don't think Gary did anything...
I feel used by you. I feel used by you.
You always... It doesn't matter what...
I feel used by... It doesn't matter. Excuse me. If Robin says to me she's going away for 2 weeks, and we agree to it, and then she stays away 3, screw her.
I'm saying it was a misunderstanding.
Screw anybody who does that.
I thought Gary and I knew that...
Am I right or am I wrong?
Absolutely. But I certainly would never go for even 2 weeks.
Do you understand that I
think this is my job.
I thought Gary knew...
This is your job.
I think this is where I
said... Will, the guy who does the phone...
Get out of here.
All right, see, it's just unfair.
Leave.
It's not fair.
It's unfair to you. It's unfair.
I'll swear on my life that I
don't care about your life. It's meaningless, your life.
Will, I went over, I was paying him $100 a week to do the phones. I said I'm going to give him $200.
Why are you paying Will?
Because just to, a little extra for, help me out.
Oh, you're so stupid.
Why?
Just show up when you know what? Tell someone you're going to be gone for 3 weeks. Stop finagling.
It wasn't finagling. It was, I swear to God.
You always got to scam you, roller.
No, that's the way that you, perceive me.
It's only going to be 2 weeks. 1 week I'm away. 1 week we're on vacation.
That's who I am. It's
who you are. It's the measure of a man. I know who you are.
Fine. Then if that's who you think
you're a celebrity. Get out of here.
That was very funny.
Really, I mean, I can't take it.
I think
paying people $100. He's got a whole thing going on.
You paid him to watch the phones, or you paid him to do the research on the other guests on the island?
I paid him that, too, but I paid him to do the phones.
Oh, I see. You paid him to do research.
Those were separate.
What?
Those were separate, right?
Yeah, they were. Why?
No, I'm just checking.
Yeah, I gave him a total of like $400 and something. I haven't paid him for this stuff yet. I got him a check.
No, I think that's funny.
Of course you do.
Well, John, you've never been here, and I've been sitting there. Now, also, it's just not so funny. I think it's funny that you don't...
Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny. You know what? It's funny, though? You're right. It's not funny about you. You're right. It's not funny about you. It's funny about me, what an idiot I am. That I would trust you when you tell me 2 weeks. You're right. You should laugh at me. I'm stupid.
Actually, when I first discussed this...
Laugh at me. Laugh at me. Laugh at me because you made a buffoon out of me. You made a fool out of me.
Howard, when I first discussed this thing with you...
Gary, you can laugh, but don't laugh at him. Laugh at me.
I don't know why.
I'm a fool.
I don't have the heart to laugh at anybody.
Laugh at me, please. Laugh at me. Good, thank you. I'm a buffoon. Yeah. Because I get duped by him every single time. Then he's on the phone. Bro, give me a call, bro. Bro? How am I your bro?
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 I made the mistake. I thought we were friends.
Laugh at me, please.
I thought we were friends.
I'm a joke. No. Friends? What's this got to do with friends? You work here. You're not my friend.
I called you to talk to you after on the air.
Downtown Julie Brown. Go sit there and suck leeches off her ass.
She's a very nice woman.
Yeah. She's real nice. She's like a bus hitter. I don't even know that was Downtown Julie Brown.
That's not nice.
I don't even think that was her. Wasn't Downtown Julie Brown? Prove to me that what happened to the hot Downtown Julie Brown? Put some goddamn makeup on.
There was no makeup to be
Nobody even watched that show. It was a waste of time.
It wasn't a waste of time.
It was. You were 4th or 5th in the ratings every night, tied with the WB. Did you know that?
It wasn't my show.
No, it was my show. Every minute, Howard Stern, Stuttering John from the Howard Stern Show. I look like a failure.
Radio DJ.
No.
Yes, it did.
Don't tell me what it said.
All right, that's what I heard.
My name was all over that failure. Howard Stern. I kept hearing it for Howard Stern Show.
It said radio DJ.
I don't want to be on that show.
It said, I made him say radio DJ, so it didn't even say...
It wasn't worth it, except for the $100 grand. That I wanted you to have, like for 2 weeks. And if you told me 3 weeks, I would have been okay with it.
It was a misunderstanding.
But you didn't tell him the real information up front.
I swear to God, Robin.
Laugh at me, Robin, please. You know that laugh that cuts through people that you do sometimes? Direct it at me, because I'm a fool.
I feel so bad for you. I don't think I can drum up that laugh.
Come on, I mean, me do it. You do it.
Why don't you and Chris Judd go off in the bushes and make out and console each other?
Yeah, why don't you talk to him some more about J-Lo?
Talk some more about J-Lo. Here's Chris Judd. He's on it. Chris?
Hey, John, this is Chris, man. I wish I was there. I could just give you a big hug right now.
That's not.
Of course not. You talk too much.
And downtown Julie Brown's got a wubba face, man.
A lot of wubba. That's John's buddy now.
She's just a very nice woman. You'd really like her.
Yeah, I guess I would.
John's he's all tied up with those people because
we'll see 6 months from now when they find out who the real John is.
John's having an Oscar party, and I know that Tyson and Chris are flying in for it, right?
Oh my God!
I want to go now.
I don't understand why.
Because it's funny. It's funny that you're friends with those guys.
Oh, you're too funny.
John, those aren't your friends, you stupid doll. You did a TV show
Hold on a second. 15 days, no communication. All you do is talk to each other. So of course you're going to become friends with these people.
No, that's how you make enemies.
Let me tell you something. When I fire you for lying to me...
I didn't lie to you.
For lying to me, let me see if downtown Julie Brown's wubba-wubbaing you. She's back now in her life. She's got that husband. She tricked into marrying her.
Tricked?
That's right. That's right. I thought he was getting someone else.
Gary, weren't they very nice?
Julie was nice, okay. She was okay. Her husband was very nice. I think he said 2 words the whole night. He's a very quiet guy.
Who knows what he is?
I think he's German.
He's German.
I thought he was getting a celebrity.
He's happy to be in America.
Yeah.
Sure that's
I like everybody, too, when I'm on a 3-week vacation.
That was hard.
Oh, please.
Here we go.
Oh, whoa.
That wasn't easy, Robin.
Oh,
just eating rice and beans all day.
Wow.
1 stars every day. Give me a break.
I got to tell you, we were laughing at all you guys when you cried. We were like,
did you cry?
I didn't cry.
He did, but I did not cry.
You welled up when they talked about family.
That's crying.
That's why I didn't cry.
Yeah, your tears just didn't spill out. You were crying.
Get the hell out of here.
And sitting there drinking beer and smoking cigarettes. How hard is that?
And then I found out that the show had a shrink.
Yeah, they had a shrink.
I mean,
Alana Stewart was at the shrink, Howard, once, twice a day.
But what
well, why not? It's boring.
I said to John, why did you go to the shrink? He goes, I didn't need it. I go, I would have gone just to have somebody to hang out with.
Yeah. And they give you beer and cigarettes? How's that?
No. They only would give you beer if you did like something. Like,
yeah, but you got it.
So who are you
beer, that was anything.
So who are your good buddies after the show? Let me hear about your friendships that you formed.
Who am I closest to?
Yeah.
Downtown Julie Brown.
Yeah.
Robin Lee.
Why don't you announce what...
Chris Judd.
John came... Can we talk about this?
What?
No. Oh, you can talk about how Nikki was into me?
No, because no one believes that.
Somebody's mad at the show?
John thinks because Nikki said to him, if you were single, I'd totally be into you.
No, she told me she'd be all over me.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know what?
She doesn't know the John we know.
Conveniently, John,
don't worry about it.
You're married, so she didn't have to make good on that.
Yeah, she didn't have to go through with it.
Yeah. You know what? That's just like, remember the movie The Elephant Man? And the woman walks in and she goes, she shows him kindness, but conveniently she's married, too.
Whatever.
She doesn't bang him. She doesn't bang the Elephant Man.
Right, she's there and gone.
Yeah. She stops in for a few minutes and tells her publicity firm that she was there with the Elephant Man.
There's always an excuse. Like Chick said to me, if you weren't repulsive, I'd be all over you.
Right.
Yeah, if you were anybody else.
Anyone else, Artie.
Yeah, Dean, go ahead.
on the show, it said Howard Stern's sidekick.
Yeah.
John's name.
Yeah, my worst nightmare.
Apparently the first day, and then my wife saw it, called the agency, and they changed it immediately.
Oh, good. I'm glad your wife's handling my career.
No, because that was the deal. They were never supposed to say your name.
So what's the penalty now that they said my name? Where's my compensation?
Then my wife called up, and they changed it the second show.
Oh, I wasn't damaged. That was the only show anybody watched. I don't want to be on... So I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here. I don't want my name mentioned on it.
Well, and it wasn't.
Whoa.
And by
are
the
you
way,
lying or are you telling the truth now that it wasn't mentioned?
Like Bruce Jenner would try and mention.
Forget Bruce Jenner.
And I would just kept saying.
I said, why is it billed Howard Stern's sidekick? You're not my sidekick.
He'd like to kick you in the side.
That's different.
You're right about one thing. He didn't start it like this on the show.
No.
Yeah, because everyone said, why does it every second?
Yeah, you don't
maybe that's why.
What are you mad at me for?
No, but maybe it's because I wasn't on a hot seat getting yelled at by 5 people.
John, you know what?
What are you getting angry about?
I could be piling on you so bad now, and I'm not.
You're angry. You were away for 3 weeks.
You've been well rested.
I want to go away to an island for 3 weeks.
I'm not saying you're piling on.
Lie around for 3 weeks.
These two would...
When am I going to get to go for 3 weeks? You know what? I'm going to tell Mel today I'm going for 2 weeks. I'm going to do what you do, and I'll show up in 3 weeks.
Do you understand that there was a misunderstanding?
See if I have a job.
Along the way?
No. Why is there always a misunderstanding?
Do you understand that it always happens with you, these misunderstandings?
You don't know the dates of when you were going to do the show? You don't know the dates of when you're going to do the show?
And they didn't know how long their show was going to be.
It was initially supposed to be from February 15th to March 1st.
Put your head in a bucket of insects for me, like you did on the show, and let them bite you. You're a liar.
I did get
I can't stand guys who lie.
I don't lie.
I don't trust you for a minute.
I don't lie. Well, fine, but I'm not lying to you.
So you were gone for 3 weeks, but you told me 2 weeks.
I swear to God, I thought initially it was only going to be the week that we were off and then the next week.
How do you get fooled?
Because I thought it ended was March 1st. Then I went to Gary.
There is no way this was ever a 2-week show.
He's never
a 2-week
wrong.
break because they had to get them to Australia.
Right.
Then they had to have 2 weeks of show, and then they had to get them back.
Yeah, and then
He's never wrong.
That turned out to be 3 weeks.
He's never wrong. Why don't you just turn to me like a man and say, you know what, Howard? I'm stupid. I don't check dates, and even when I do, I play it kind of loose, so that way I can just get to do the job. I don't want to miss out on the money, so I figured this way I could connive my way into it.
No, it was never an issue.
Then I respect you.
He throws your name around at Yankee Stadium, Howard.
I throw his name around at Yankee Stadium.
Certainly do.
Yeah, is that why I'm sitting up in the upper tier?
I don't even mind if he does. I don't even mind. Listen, the guy works on the Howard Stern show. I'm fine with that. I said, just do me a favor. There's going to be a disaster on ABC called I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. John, go do it, but I don't want my name mentioned. I don't want to be associated with that show. I don't. That's all. And go do it for 2 weeks. If you're telling me 2 weeks, go do it. Now, am I a bad guy?
No.
I said, you know what? I really don't want you on the show, but I know you want to make the money. So go make the money. Just be honest. Sit down with a date book. That's what I told him. I told you this. Get a purse with a date book.
Tell people really what's going to happen.
But you're John. You're like, oh, my wife handles the dates for me. My wife dresses me. I'm not in charge of my own life. Everyone takes care of everything for me. That's John.
He is a celebrity.
And what I do, and what I do back in the office doesn't matter. Screw Gary. He'll figure it out.
I never said screw Gary.
What happened to your planner? I thought you bought a planner. You can sit down with the date.
Purse.
You can't sit with the producer of the show and say, what are the dates that I will be needed so I can tell my boss.
And then when I knew exactly what they were, I had a conversation, Gary. I think
everything's for John.
Gary, I know you have a different memory of it.
I'll tell you what the deal is. I tried so hard from the beginning of this because you spoke to Howard about this before it ever started, and all I was doing before you left was just trying to make sure that it didn't come back to haunt me. Because even when we had dinner that night, right? We had dinner on a Saturday night, and that's when I found out. I said, "Did you tell Howard you're going to be gone a week?"
Yeah.
Right? We had that conversation. And you said, I think I did.
Was the
no, it was 1 week that night. And I said, did you have that conversation with Howard? And you go, I think I did, I'm not sure. And then I had to go to Howard. And I'm
and then you told me Howard was
all right, okay.
I swear to you.
Nobody cares about any of this. Quite frankly, you know what? I realize someone's sitting by the radio going, I don't even care.
Yeah, but I mean, I just, point out the psychology. Like, Gary's his daddy. Everybody's his daddy.
No, I have a boss. Gary is the guy in charge.
Just get a date book.
It's your project.
Yeah, and I thought it was clear
that it was going
to be 2 weeks.
Get a date book. Get a date book.
I thought it was clear that was 2 weeks after we were back.
On your next job, I want to see...
I told Kingston, and Kingston knew it exactly.
On your next job, John.
How Gary didn't get it right.
I don't know that Will knew it.
No, Will knew it, too, because you know what?
John, I don't care. On your next job, I'm telling you, when you get a real job and they make you dress in a suit and a tie, when you tell your boss you're going to be gone 2 weeks...
And you don't show up for 3?
Guarantee you. It's going to be tough.
You won't have a job to come back.
No, honestly, what I got to do is email it. So I have.
Okay, fine.
So I have a paper trail.
There you go.
Because then
have a paper trail.
It won't be this kind of discussion.
That's right.
But I knew that as soon as I called in, and then this whole thing happened. It's like, well,
the producers didn't make arrangements for someone to take care of your job the extra week you were gone.
No, but I did. I was paying the guy to do the phone.
I see. All right. Well, your next job, which will probably be a Kentucky Fried Chicken after I'm done with you, I guarantee you they won't even put up with your antics. Guarantee you've never had a real job. You've never had a real job. No, you haven't.
Wait a minute. How much is your job worth?
Howard.
How much did you pay Will to cover for you?
$100.
Yeah. On top of what he makes here, anyway. $100 a week.
Why don't you pay him what you get paid?
Yeah.
How come he can do it on the side?
Because I didn't get paid for I didn't.
Well, sure you did.
No, I didn't.
You got $100,000.
No, I didn't get paid from here.
No, you made it because you made $100,000 on another job.
But the point is, he should have gotten what you get if that's what you're worth.
So you're telling me you should be paid $100 a week?
I still don't think that's the only thing I do here. So whatever, Robin. I don't care. If you're telling me that's all I do, then fine. Then
what do you do? I forget. Remind me why you're here.
I yelled at for the last hour.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. So tell me about your new friends from the island.
Downtown Julie Brown's a great woman.
Yeah. Why is she great? Tell me what's so great about her.
She's incredibly funny. She's very funny. She's very sweet.
You're about to cry. Why don't you go out of here and compose yourself and be a real man?
Chris Judd is a great guy.
Yeah. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He really is.
Yeah, I saw. He says 2 words.
No,
he doesn't even talk.
He spoke a lot. However they edited.
All right.
And, Nikki was great.
Yeah.
Nikki's here.
Well, Nikki's a great girl. That's the truth.
And she's hot.
Right.
Robin Leach is a great guy.
How come, so what happened when you went on the Tonight Show? Did you talk about people?
Yeah.
I heard you were good. I heard you talked about what was wrong with everyone. Now you're telling me everyone's great. Get out of here. Get out of my show. You're not even funny here. Get out. Goes on the Tonight Show, tells everyone how effed up everyone is.
Yeah,
comes
he
in here.
comes back and he's like, you didn't see me? I'm like, who knew you weren't?
Wait a second.
Maybe
everyone's great.
Wait a second.
You're the worst guest I ever had. Get out of here.
Who did you make friends with?
No.
I goofed on Bruce Jenner on the Tonight Show.
What did you say? Let me hear.
No, I just said how he was very long-winded.
All right, that's funny. All right.
No, I did it in a different... Well, you know what? All right.
That's funny. Get out of here. All right, goodbye. Go answer the phone.
Thank you for your contribution.
What is that?
Thank you. You can leave now. I'm done with
it says Stuttering John on it.
It says Stuttering John. So what? What's it got to do with you?
So I should leave when you play it?
All right, go ahead. Go back and do your job. Okay. I'm not going to play anything.
Good.
I'm going to take a commercial break.
So how was it anyway?
What?
I don't know.
How was what?
I mean, did anything happen interesting in the last 2 weeks?
Come on, get out of here. Goodbye. I've had enough of you. I'm done with you. Goodbye. Go answer the phone.
All right, I'm going.
Everyone said the shows were great without you.
See, I knew you were going to say that.
Read the email. I'm not making it up.
And
everyone said that John...
that's a representation of the audience, an accurate representation.
Whatever.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Because if that's true,
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you, Howard.
Thank you. Thank you for showing up.
Yeah, we're so grateful.
Great seeing you.
Because it doesn't appear that you need to.
Tom, hi, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
Hey.
Number one, You're a little bitch for crying about my name, my name, my name. F your name. Who cares if John uses your name?
I certainly do if you associate me with that horrible show they put on ABC, but that's my feeling. I asked him not to do that. I asked him not to do that.
Well, dude, it's your fault.
Why is it my fault?
You've known John's a moron for years and years and years, and you've kept his fat ass around.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
Hey, Howard, did you go to that barbecue?
What was that?
Did you go to that barbecue this weekend?
What barbecue?
The one where I slapped my meat on your grill.
Whoa. Oh, yeah. I went to that barbecue. Yeah, your meat was real good.
That was one annoying pothead.
Yeah. Lauren, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard.
Yes.
Howard, I know that you're not going to be renewing your contract, right, when it comes back up? And you're going to be leaving the show, right?
That's right.
So maybe, just maybe, John is looking to his future.
Good.
And he thinks that. Wait. And he thinks that, and he thought that. See, I like him. I think he's cool, and I think he is an asset to your show.
Well, of course,
that show happened to really suck. But, he is a good dude, and maybe he's just looking out for himself.
Can I tell you something, Lauren? You're absolutely right. He is looking out for himself. But when you have a job and you say you're going to be gone for 2 weeks, you can't loosey-goosey show up in 3 weeks. It just doesn't work that way. Do you work for a living?
Yes, I do. I'm a vet tech, and I live in Florida. And Florida's help is, much to be desired down here.
So let me ask you a question. As a vet tech, you have your 2-week vacation, a week vacation, whatever they give you.
Mm-hmm.
If you show up 2 weeks late,
I would not have a job.
Okay, that's all my point.
No, I know what your point is.
I don't have a problem with John trying to make something for himself and go out and do these shows. I don't have a problem with it.
He may not have gone about it correctly, but then, what...
He didn't. But he never does.
Okay, there you are. So why are you surprised at this?
All right, thank you. You're right. It's my fault. I said for everyone to laugh at me. I'm a fool.
No, you're not a fool.
He takes advantage of my kindness.
No, you're not a fool. But can I say something? Because since I'm on the phone and I really need to speak to Florida for a minute, can I just tell them that there is no left turn when you have a double yellow? You do not make a left. I live in the stupidest state on the planet here.
Florida, do you hear this?
Florida.
No turn. Hello.
I don't know what happened on the drive this test over there, but you don't...
Oh, who cares? Whoa! Well, I mean, what is that?
That was the woman defending John.
Now I must address Florida.
Yes, Mike, you're on the air.
What's going on, Howard? I mean, you're giving this guy a hard time over
Yes, I am.
He's jealous, Howard.
Oh, my goodness.
You're jealous that John has other friends. Meanwhile, you're so dysfunctional as a human being, you can't even make any friendships.
Well, that's true, but what does my dysfunction have to do with a guy letting down his coworkers and putting his needs ahead of theirs?
The guy needs to make money. He has no money.
No, that's wrong. The guy's got more real estate holdings than you'll ever imagine.
He owns a home and an apartment in Manhattan.
He's not
You're
poor.
acting as if he's poor.
And by the way, I agree with you. I'm one of those guys who's been buying into the poor John routine and he has no money. Turns out the guy's got more real estate investments than most people on this planet.
Howard, I also want to point out one other thing. You probably got asked to be on that show either. You probably didn't say anything.
No, I didn't.
You know what? If you went on that show, you look like downtown Julie Brown yourself. Without any of that makeup.
But that's why I don't go on.
It's like a wreck.
I know enough not to go on. I know that show was going to be a wreck. Thank you. Let me tell you something. Just because somebody asks you to be on a TV show doesn't mean you have to do it. People think in America...
people are missing the point. There's another guy with a job who knows he'd better not show up a week late when he says he's going for 2 weeks.
That's all my point is. I don't care if he does other work. It's irrelevant.
Can I ask you a question?
You don't get... You see, again, you don't understand what I'm saying. I have no problem with anything. Just tell people when you're going to leave.
Yeah, but why was it... See, here's a question. I know it was clear to Will, right?
Get out of here. I don't care about Will. It wasn't clear to me.
But I thought it was. I really did.
I know you
did. I swear to God.
I know you do. You always think you're right.
No, I'm not trying
I don't want to debate.
Leave. I'm just letting you know that I thought you knew.
You're making me angrier By debating me.
Then I won't debate you.
All right. Don't debate.
How's Bianca? She all right?
All right, get out. Get out of here.
See, he wasn't argumentative. He listened on that show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who is this guy?
I get this mess. All right.
I find it funny that there's people who think you're jealous that you weren't asked to be on that show.
I know.
You weren't asked to be on that show.
Thank God I was on that show. Be the end of my career.
I mean, but you weren't asked to be on that show for the same reason they didn't ask George Clooney.
Right, or Julia Roberts.
Right.
Because they know they say no.
Yeah, they asked Chris Judd.
There's people who weren't doing anything. And they knew John doesn't do anything.
Why doesn't John and Chris Judd form a business together? Seriously, why don't they go off?
And Tyson Beckford, they can take him in.
And take off whenever they want.
Yeah.
I'll be back in 2, maybe 3 weeks.
I thought it was very clear. He's supposed to read my mind.
All right. I got to we got to take a break and just get off this topic.
I know.
I didn't even hear anything funny about the experience he had. You know who's a good guy?
For the Tonight Show.
Yeah.
Downtown Julie Brown.
She's a great person.
She's sweet.
You know who's great?
That was great. Chris Judd.
And he tells me something funny about Downtown Julie Brown off the air, and he says, but don't say it on the air.
Oh.
Who wants to hear that?
Now, because he's got friends now.
Protecting everyone.
She's watching my back.
Yeah. Had it with all of them. Get me out of here.
So it did us absolutely no good.
Nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing for my investment. All right. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these.
Libby Weaver has the moment Dave may want to forget in this extra exclusive.
You know, I have no memory of the episode at all. My mind is a blank now.
Come on, David Letterman. Your baseball cap can't be that tight. Only extra talk with the leather-jacketed late-night host after his first ever appearance on the Howard Stern Show. Inside this Madison Avenue building, Howard wasted no time ribbing Dave about whether his famous mop top was real.
Honestly, if I had hair work done, if I just like a piece or an appliance or plugs, and this is how it turned out.
Yeah, right. You'd be mad.
Wouldn't there be like the biggest lawsuit
That's true.
in the history of litigation?
Last December, a glittering Howard dressed in drag on Dave's show. That guest spot was 3 weeks after an appearance on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Howard wanted to know whether the late-night rivalry has hurt Dave's friendship with Jay.
You feel Leno took your job, right?
No, absolutely.
Is that why the animosity?
No, there is no animosity.
You just feel when you're competing with someone, you shouldn't talk to him?
No, I don't know. If he wants to talk, he can call. He just hasn't called.
The competition to be king of late-night TV forced Dave recently to oust veteran Late Show executive producer Robert Morton. Dave told Extra the reasons behind the move.
We had to make a change, and it was a difficult situation, and sometimes in life you have to do hard things, and I think the world of him.
This autograph hound thinks the world of Dave. He never realized the late-night star just spent one of the toughest hours of his life.
Howard's a nice man. I enjoyed it. Your pen doesn't seem to be working.
Well, 12 years ago, Stern appeared on NBC's Late Night with David Letterman. Howard says that appearance pushed him into superstardom. And Arcel and David, I guess, has a nice way of showing his appreciation, doesn't he?
I don't know. I thought they were pretty good questions.
Yeah, they were tough questions, but, you know, that's Howard.
You expect it when you go there.
That's right.
And Dave's a good sport.
Thanks, Libby.
Hi there.
The middle finger of the broadcasting community.
Here's a sensation which must be heard to be believed.
Stern Show.
Want to welcome live 105.7 FM in Baltimore to our little family. I think we've been on the AM station in Baltimore, WJFK AM, for maybe 9 years or so. And finally got a little shot here on the FM side of things in Baltimore, which I think is real good. So that's nice. That's real nice. Tomorrow, Judith Regan Dial-A-Date. Comedian Colin Quinn is going to stop by later this week. Spice Girl Jerry Halliwell. Sandra Bernhard. David Wells is coming in soon. Chris
I
Rock.
think we're the only one who'll have him.
Who, David?
Yeah.
Oh, everybody wants to interview David.
No, he had book signings. I think Yogi Berra owns something, and he was going to have a book signing with David Wells. And after, the revelations about him being drunk or hungover during the no-hitter, he canceled the book signing.
Wow.
I am so mad.
So hypocritical.
I'm so mad at the Yankees for doing it. I love David Wells. What's the big... He pitched the perfect game drunk? Okay, that's the coolest thing I ever heard. Now move on. What's the big deal?
Meanwhile, David Wells is getting freaked out because he's backing off his story saying, I was hungover.
He's scared, but, I mean, everyone wants to play for the Yankees. He's a good pitcher.
They're keeping him.
Yeah.
And I think they were upset that he said 40% of the guys are on drugs, like steroids.
Well, if I was one of those guys, yeah, I think I'd be upset. But
what? So what? Who cares?
So he drinks. Babe Ruth played games drunk.
Oh, they were all high. Mickey Mantle was as high as a kite.
Yeah. And it was cool back then. All of a sudden now there's a problem.
David Wells, Chris Rock, Lisa Marie Presley. You name it. They're here.
They all come.
They all come here.
Whoa!
Thank you. I do have Stuttering John's Tonight Show appearance if you do want to hear that.
Yeah, because I certainly didn't see it.
It's about 7 minutes long if you want to listen to that. Figure we take a couple of phone calls, though, first.
All right.
You ready?
I'm strapped in.
All right, let's see if we can't move along quickly. Dr. Gonzo, go ahead.
Yeah, Howard.
Hey.
Good morning. Yeah, I was wondering why you didn't flip out when Robin did ABC's Millionaire.
Millionaire?
I didn't miss a day of work.
What's ABC's Millionaire?
I did the contest, who wants to be a millionaire.
I don't care what anybody does. I'm not the big kahuna here. I'm not the guy who... I'm just saying if you're going to... Listen, if you're going to take time off from work, just be honest about when you're leaving and when you're coming back.
Do you see, sir, that there's no comparison?
I don't care if people do
stuff.
stuff.
Broadcasting the Stern Show on ABC, is it not?
You're a
John is not Robin. That's just the bottom line. And I don't mind being associated with Robin's appearance on Millionaire. I do have a problem being associated with, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. I thought it was real lame.
They're both representatives of the Stern Show.
No, they're not. They're not equal.
He's not going to hear anything. Millionaire was a hit show, number one. It didn't have anything to do with me, number two. And number three, I was on for one day, and I didn't miss any time at work.
I'm only bitching because John lies to me. That's all. And if he walked in and it said, you know what, I screwed up. This is me again not being organized. I would say, okay, no problem. But he fights it.
Well, I'm not arguing that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What am I doing? Howard, you're on the air.
Yeah. Hey, Howard, how you doing?
Hi.
I don't really get your beef with John. I mean, the guy's got to have a vacation, doesn't he?
Sure he does. He had his vacation.
So, but I mean, I might have missed part of it on the air, but what exactly is the problem? I mean, so he takes...
The problem, let me ask you, what do you do for a living?
Well, I'm in the electronics industry.
You're in the electronics industry. Do you have a job?
Yes, I do.
You work for a guy?
I work for a large company.
Okay, so if you went to your boss and said, I'm taking a week off, I have to go do something. How about, I'll tell you how cool I am. I'll tell you how cool I am. I said, go take 2 weeks off and go work for a competing company than the company we work for. I said, go ahead. And you have my blessing. Just be back in 2 weeks, which is what you're telling me you're going to do.
Right.
The guy doesn't show up for 3 weeks. And then I like that I'm a great guy.
They don't understand you. They understand John.
They understand John because that's the worker mentality. It's like, well, gee, he only left an extra week. If you said to your boss you're leaving for 2 weeks, I don't want to debate this anymore. How can you not see my point?
Well, of course. No, I didn't hear all that. But the thing is, if he's coming, if he needs a vacation, no problem. But if
he gets a vacation.
And if he lied to you, then get rid of him.
Let me tell you something else about John. John will not only have had this 3-week vacation now, He will take every other week of vacation we get. He'll never give those weeks back.
Yeah, and John will go, well, I wasn't on vacation. Hey, well, of course, you weren't here. That's vacation. What you choose to do with it is your problem.
Right.
I'm supposed to be sympathetic. He didn't have a vacation.
Well,
it's just total BS.
Kind of a pathetic life anyway, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't have a pathetic life. He has a great life with me. Everyone does. That's what you don't get.
He actually lives like one of the Kennedys.
And I'll tell you how good a guy I am. Any other job would have fired him.
Probably so if he came across lying, but all right.
All right, thanks. Okay. I don't want to defend myself anymore. I know I'm right, and that's the end of it.
And they're saying he has a Chris Judd, whatever his name is, Chris Judd and Tyson Beckford were jealous of John.
Because he has a job.
And he's got a wife, and he's got a home, and he's got the kids, and he's got everything.
What doesn't he have? And he's got a sucker boss. Manny, you're on the air.
Hey, what's going on, Howard? I've been a fan for years. I've listened to you since I was like 10 years old, man. I wanted to say, did you watch the Knick game last night?
The Knick game? No, I didn't watch the Knick game.
All right, well, they were interviewing Jay-Z, and I saw a beautiful Robin over there. She looks so beautiful. She's such a... And guess who's sitting next to her? Mr. X with a humongous nose. Howard, oh my goodness, he makes your nose look like 2 peas.
2 peas?
Okay.
Mr. X has a big nose?
Huge. He was trying to cover it, like giving the finger. You know, like when you cover your face and you like kind of give the finger because you saw the camera looking at him. But there was like 5 seconds before he noticed. Oh my God, he's atrocious. Robin, you have to lose him.
Oh,
he might be nice, and you know, but you deserve so much better.
He's so handsome. What are you talking about?
Come on. Whatever. It looks like a buggy parked on his face.
Thank you. But what kind of dude knows if a guy's good looking or not?
This dude knows.
No, look, I'm no homo.
That's gay.
No.
You know, every guy thinks he's better looking than
the guy you're with.
How's Mr. X's ass? Oh, he hung up?
He's got a funny ass.
He got a big
let's go to Lee. Lee, you're on the air.
Oh? Yeah. Hey, good morning.
Hey.
You catch the Tales from the Batcave, the Batman reunion show last night?
Oh,
you know,
I forgot about that. I wanted to just see if I could understand the plot.
It was interesting. It was weird.
Was it good?
Well, yeah, no. I mean, I only caught about 45 minutes of it, and then I had to go to sleep. But it was kind of funny. It kind of cut back and forth between, like, some little caper going on nowadays and reenactments of them making the show.
Sorry, I missed it.
Yeah, played by actors. You know, there were actors playing young Adam West and Burt Ward and young Frank Gorshin and...
Thanks. Yeah, we missed that one. Maybe it's good we did.
Yeah, well, you know, there was a better show on last night on the Trio Network there, The Raging Bulls and Easy Riders, about the movies in the 70s and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Thanks.
Pretty cool, thanks.
If we didn't see it, it's not important. It's only important what we watch and what we see. And I watched the SAG Awards. I wanted to see what everyone was wearing.
You love those red carpet shows.
Love them. I love to see red carpet shows. There was one woman interviewing for E!
Yeah.
She was, I guess, she was like I don't know who she is. She's an interviewer. Every question is, are you nervous? She says, are you nervous going up on stage tonight? So the actor would go, no, I'm not nervous.
But she kept asking.
And then she'd go, then her follow-up question was, well, are you nervous once you get behind the microphone? And the guy goes, I forget who she was interviewing. He goes, no, not particularly, no. So, all right, thank you. That was it. Are you nervous?
So, are you nervous
couldn't believe
here,
it.
or are you nervous here? Are you nervous here?
The whole interview is, are you nervous? Wow. I said...
That's her stock question.
Yeah, it's really lame, but I love it.
Did they have, what's her name back, Melissa Rivers?
No.
From the...
No, she was, I'm sure, still getting over her Australia trip.
Yeah. Well, she's not used to actually working, I guess. She seemed pretty bugged being out in the wild.
Yeah.
God, sheesh, what's wrong with her teeth and everything?
I don't know. I think it's a lip problem. It's not a teeth problem, that the lips are blown up and they don't know what to do anymore. But she's got great abs. Did you see when she finally stripped down to a bikini?
Yeah.
She has rock-hard abs.
Does it matter?
I don't know.
You know, if
I would ask you that. I don't know.
That's like if I had a big penis. Look at the rest of me. What woman's going to care?
Well, there's a contest I know she would be good for.
Oh. Does she have a good body?
I'm telling you, it was great. She had a great body.
Wow. We'll put a bag over her head. Well, I don't know. That's like having a great radio, but you own a 1970 Valiant. You know what I mean? Like, wow.
Yeah, why is that sound system in that?
Come on and check out my sound system. Let's go to Robert.
Good morning, Howard. Good morning,
Robert.
Robin.
Good morning.
Couple things. First of all, Arnie.
Arnie.
Yeah, we love him, but look, the guy's a heart attack waiting to happen. He needs to lose some weight.
Okay.
But he's 100 times better than Jackie was.
All right, there you go.
A couple things. Don't try to defend your stance on John. People think it's just a big joke there, working there, but he has a job to do for you, and people don't get it.
Yeah, of course. Believe me, I don't care who gets it or doesn't. I get it.
Yeah.
I know that I'm a responsible guy. I show up to work.
Man, I would love to work for a boss like you.
Oh, yeah, but everything's loose. Believe me, you have no idea. Loosey-goosey.
But, listen, the reason why I called is last night, I'm down here in Washington, D.C. I went to the Bon Jovi concert. And when he comes out for his encore, he's wearing a Gore Lieberman T-shirt and was singing Vietnam anti-war songs, like that song Eve of Destruction. And he's like preaching this anti-war stuff, and all these people there, you know, just buying into this crap. But it doesn't seem like anyone wants to support, you know, the mission that we have.
Look, John Bon Jovi, we know him for years. He's a very nice guy.
He seems like
he's a very nice guy. But listen, this is a guy who spends 90% of his time worrying if he can fit his legs into his jeans and how good his ass is going to look on stage.
And his hair.
And his hair. He worries about his hair.
KC if he thinks his ass is
John's a great performer. People love him, whatever. He doesn't know anything about what it's like in Iraq. He doesn't understand the reason that we now have the Taliban on the run. The reason we were able to catch this number 3 guy is because we bombed the hell out of Afghanistan. This Al-Qaeda never could have predicted that George Bush would have so efficiently handled the mess after 9/11. These guys couldn't comprehend what it is to take on a mission like bombing the hell out of the Taliban and getting them out of those caves. The Russians tried it. Everyone tried it. This was a brilliant operation. And the war on terror is not over. People said after 9/11, this can never happen again. Never.
Yeah. Then they don't want to do anything to make it stop.
And Bon Jovi was among those people. He's making concerts. He's raising money for the families. All good stuff. But you know what? I don't want to be the next guy to get gassed or bombed. And what
While
President...
we're not doing anything.
What President Bush has so brilliantly recognized, and I didn't even vote for Bush, but he has brilliantly recognized that this is a new kind of war. Remember how dumb the British looked during the American Revolution, when they would come over here and they would stand in a line and fight, and they would just line up and be killed, and we figured out how to bushwhack them? That's why we won. Now, this is a different kind of war. This is where they hit us and run, come on our own soil and hit us. we're going to make them so busy worrying about getting bombs dropped on their head that they're going to stop. I'm not kidding you. This is terrific what we're doing. We're not doing enough of it.
And I think you may be right that people who are behind the president need to get organized and start showing their colors.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with you.
We need to have some sort of pro-war rally.
Because these peaceniks, they're having a good time.
Well, John Bon Jovi's got a beautiful situation in New Jersey. He's got a mansion would make your head spin. And listen, I'm sure he's worried about his way of life, but what he doesn't understand is that middle America does not want their way of life disrupted, and they are willing to fight for it. And they understand the value of this bombing. 60% of the people believe we should go over to Iraq and bomb the hell out of them. Now, unless Bon Jovi's the most brilliant guy in the world and the rest of us are idiots, I don't know. I don't think so. I think we're smart. And I think that we understand that the basic bully mentality. Now, it's not easy. It's not Saddam Hussein's only responsible for what's going on in the world. He's part of the problem. And he's got to be removed.
And I keep hearing people say, oh, but this might make more people come over and bomb us. We weren't doing anything on September 11th, and they came over and they bombed us.
Tell you what, nobody's bombed us since September 11th. What about that?
My point is, it was coming. It was going to keep coming unless we did something about it.
Yeah, and if they do bomb us again, let President...
It's going to happen anyway.
Let President Bush unleash more bombs on other countries.
I didn't see it, but Artie was telling me during the commercial that Janine Garofalo was on Bill O'Reilly, and she said that President Bush is as dangerous as Saddam Hussein.
She did say that.
Did she?
Yeah. She said that.
Then she should leave this country. She should be afraid to live here.
Well, Howard, I think that...
she's never been forced to vote for Saddam Hussein. She's never been forced or raped. Or bombed, or killed, or gassed.
Yeah,
I mean, she gets to walk around this country and make a very good living and say whatever she wants. So she couldn't do that over there. How could he be as dangerous?
No. So the war on terror is working. People are being flushed out. We just got the number 3 guy. They had to pay $27 million to an Egyptian.
That's who got the money?
But guess how we got the Egyptian?
How?
Through all of these raids and stuff, they flushed him out. They had him in a lockup, and they gave him immunity, and they gave him $27 million. He spilled his guts where this guy was, and now we got the guy who masterminded the whole 9/11 operation. He's not running around anymore playing games. And when you see the guy, you realize he's just a bum. And it's a matter of rounding up bums. Osama bin Laden's a bum.
And they just breed more bums. You know, it's like his kids are terrorists. Everybody's a terrorist in that family.
You know, Howard, I think the reason why we were so effective in Afghanistan is because we did it on our own without having to every other week go to the UN and try to explain ourselves.
We didn't ask anybody. We didn't ask permission.
You're absolutely right. The moment you start asking questions, people want to say no.
If you went to the UN and said, do we have the right to bomb Afghanistan, most of these countries would have said, no, don't do it. It's not their fault. Who cares? We are on the eve of destruction. He's right, Bon Jovi, but he doesn't understand we can prevent it.
I thought it was so funny when Donald Rumsfeld said that, you know, it didn't matter what the French said because going to war without the French on your side is like going deer hunting without your accordion.
Well, what pisses us off is we've always been there for the French, and you know what? They could be there for us. This is a tough time for us.
They could just shut up. That's what they could do.
They won't do it.
And if it wasn't for us, they'd all be speaking German anyway.
The only way to get France to join us is to say we're going to bomb Israel. Then they'll join us.
Or to just conquer France.
Because they're a bunch of anti-Semites. And they hate Americans. And that's who they are. That's their true colors. And the only way you can get them to go along with the program is if we're going to invade Israel. Then they'll be happy to jump on board.
Hey, Howard, real quick, did you see that letter, that open letter to Hollywood from Charlie Daniels?
Yeah, I read it.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
It's good.
Anyway, thank you very much for taking my call.
Unfortunately, it's Charlie Daniels.
I was going to say, Charlie Daniels had something to say.
Yeah, Charlie Daniels has something good to say, but, you know, I mean,
hey,
gotta get somebody relevant.
The devil went down to Georgia looking for a soul to steal.
Yeah, it's always these lamos that are willing to speak up for the war. I guess I'm one of them, too.
That's why we need you, Howard. You need to speak up for us.
Thank you.
Everyone listens to you.
I don't know why I see it so clearly. I don't know. I don't know what they're all talking about.
Okay, we've heard from Martin Sheen. Mr. Daniels, rebuttal?
Yeah. Mike, what's up?
Yo, Howard.
Yeah.
Yo, man, let's make a list of all the actors and actresses that are saying crap about our country, and let's just boycott their movies.
No one's going to do that. And you know what? Who cares? You got to be allowed to have... Also, I don't like this attitude that people shouldn't dissent. They can dissent, but I don't think they know.
It's almost knee-jerk. And, you know, no matter what you're talking about, they say no war.
I know.
I've been in a group of... I've been around a group of, like, Hollywood types, and they automatically all start talking no. And if you start to say, well, gee, I think it's a good thing, they look at you like you're insane.
Right, they might boycott you.
If nothing else, man, if we do go to war and when our boys and women come back, I hope at least they get welcome, man.
Oh, they will.
We can't let those poor guys go through what they went through in Vietnam, man.
They'll get welcome. They will get welcome. Don't worry. They will.
Can I go kick what's her face in the Pritiak?
No. Okay. I'll take care of everything. Danny, go ahead. You're on the air.
Howard! Yo!
Yeah.
Listen, over the weekend they was talking on all the talk shows that Chrissy Hines of the Pretenders, on her concert, she said that she wishes that America loses.
Well, I'll tell you, I've met Chrissy Hynde. Again, I don't know her as well as I know someone like John Bon Jovi, who I like. Chrissy Hynde, I believe, is mentally ill. I interviewed her. She seems odd. Let's put it that way. She twitches. Her chin curls up in a strange way when she talks. There's something very disturbing about her. I haven't quite put my finger on it, but there's something very, very wrong there with Chrissy Hynde. And
I wouldn't put too much stock in what she has to say.
It would be like if Gary the Retard said something. You know, I mean, it's saying, I hope America loses the war is insane because it means her own extinction.
She moved out of the country years ago.
You know what? It's amazing how people forget. When 9/11, everybody was together. Let's do it. Let's do it. Now, all of a sudden, it's like they turned into a bunch of pussies.
Chrissy Hynde had one hit, Brass in Pocket. I haven't heard one good song since. And really, that's what she should be concentrating on. She should concentrate on Brass in Pocket 2. Or Gold in Pocket, or some other metal thing in your pocket.
Silver in Pocket.
Silver in Pocket. I mean, that's what she should be doing. She should worry about In Pocket, the sequel. Thank you.
Doesn't seem like most of the actors protesting the war. People seem to boycott their movies anyway.
Right.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're boycotting all the Pretenders music anyway, so who cares? More Brass in Pocket. I got brass in pocket. What is that?
I don't know.
Only a mentally ill person could write that.
'Cause I gonna make you see.
Make you see what?
There's no one else here.
No one else but me.
And it's going to be the brass in your pocket?
Yeah, no one else but me.
But what does it mean, I got brass in my pocket?
I don't know.
Son of a bitch.
You got me.
You know what that is? That's the ramblings of an ill person. All right, I got to take a break, Rob, and we'll be back right after these words.
So this is Sarah Michelle Gellar, and I just got to sit down with Howard for my first time in New York City. My heart is beating a lot slower now that it's over, but he was very, very kind.
Howard Stern.
Yeah. All right. Let's try it out. All right. Welcome live 105.7 FM to our family in Baltimore. What's up?
No, you might want to talk about that story I was just telling you.
Yeah, that was a good story. You got a lot of good stories. By the way, Benji found this in a store. It's $12. It's called NORAD, anti-radiation pills. It says here, be prepared, protect your family against the absorption of radioactive iodine after a nuclear emergency. So you buy this, and it says use only in case of a nuclear emergency. And what the concept is, you take these pills after the bomb has gone off, and it'll fill your thyroid and your liver or something up with stuff so that you won't get radiation in there.
You believe it?
Oh, yeah, for $12, sure.
When you see it on a rack in a store, doesn't it, somehow when it's a Dwayne Reed, it doesn't seem like it works.
Anti-radiation pills. Because that's what you're going to have to worry about. No, I don't believe it. But, hey, what do I know? Maybe it's for real. What?
No, that stuff really does work. That's like an old concept.
Yeah, but I think you're going to have a lot of...
Yeah, you might die in the explosion.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot lot going on. I don't know.
Really think that if
a 3-day supply of
it's a 2 week. It's 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah. You think that if somebody
it won't be around then.
If somebody were 30 miles outside of Hiroshima and took that, they were going to live?
No.
Well,
because there's going to be radiation in the food and the earth and the rain. Supposing you do survive a nuclear attack.
Well, I also have a bottle of water. So.
A couple of bottles of water. Good for you. So, yeah, Gary I was going to play the Jay Leno Stuttering John performance, which I have yet to hear. Figure we could listen to that. Gary was out in L.A. this weekend. You know what I saw this weekend?
What?
I got to give this a plug. I watched the Jerry Springer Too Hot for TV 2.
Yes.
It was good.
I told you I saw the first Jerry Springer uncensored video or tape or whatever it was, and it was great.
It was funny. I laughed my ass off.
You see longer fights, and you hear all the words.
That's
and
what
you
that
see
show
the
should
be. Flashing.
Oh, longer fights. That sounds great.
Jerry should do that show on HBO. As we should.
Show you everything.
Hey, I'm putting together an uncensored tape. And it's a lot of work. I thought it was going to be easy, but evidently John Reiber's putting it together, and he says it's a lot of work.
Well, apparently so, because it took Jerry a couple of years between tapes to get the second one out.
I don't believe it.
I'll tell you something. You know who's making a fortune? I did an appearance at a DVD store on Saturday. Every single person in the store had the Osbournes.
Really?
Is that right?
I mean, everybody. It was listed as their #1 DVD. But
wow.
Every person in the store picked that thing up.
No kidding. I have a copy. I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't either.
Jesus, that thing's a gold mine. I wish I had done something about them when I had them on all those years. Nobody wanted them on. I used to have Sharon on all the time.
But it's also that you used to say, man, your family is a television show.
Yeah. Said, you don't even have to do anything. Just put a camera on you guys. Smart.
You put the whole thing together.
Another great idea I had.
There's a weird thing with you.
It does make me crazy.
It's a weird thing with you. When you say something, people think it's stupid. And when an outsider says the same thing, it's somehow more intelligent.
I know. Exactly.
But I think at first Sharon thought it was nutty. But Howard kept saying it every time he saw her. And finally she said, he's right.
Yeah, and also MTV heard the idea and thought it was a good one.
Yeah, but I mean, Sharon was open to the idea at that point because she had heard it so many times.
Well, what can I tell you? Easy come, easy go with these ideas. Some of them you let go, some of them you sue over. When it's too direct a rip-off, The only reason I didn't, it's not like I had that on the air, the Osbournes, and someone took it from me.
You never did anything with it. You never said, look, I really want to do this. Let's get into a partnership or anything. You never said that.
So I'm okay with it for some reason. But this other idea that was recently ripped off from me is
that was ours.
It's an exact duplicate of what I do.
Yeah, that was what we do.
And I had it sold. And now I don't. So what am I going to do? So anyway, so John did I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Yes.
Which he just got back from.
A week late.
But Gary was out in L.A. What were you doing?
I took 30 listeners to the Jimmy Kimmel Show.
Right.
Now, what was that all about?
We did a contest, remember?
Yeah, they did a contest, and Gary...
Was it for the show? Is that
when the show was first going on the week before, we every city or a lot of cities that were syndicated to gave away a trip to go out with me to see Jimmy's show.
Right.
So this was us finally doing it.
So you took them, and what happened?
Well, it's interesting. You know, first of all, I think the show's really funny. I never really watched it before, but I met Jimmy's entire family. I met Jim Kimmel, his dad. I met Judy Kimmel, all sweet people. A couple of uncles, a boatload of cousins. They probably had like 20 relatives in town.
Right.
And it was funny that his uncle was the announcer for the show.
Right.
And it's just funny, like, I went to, they have dinner there, right? Wolfgang Puck cooks this big dinner for everybody.
What do you mean, at the show?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, you go into a big room.
You gotta be kidding me.
And there's just tables laid out.
And this is before the show goes on?
Yeah, I went to rehearsal.
You believe the money?
That is in television.
Yeah. I went to the rehearsal, and then Jimmy said, hey, why don't you stay for dinner? Wolfgang Puck cooks every night. I'm like, great.
Oh, my God.
I had nowhere to go.
I can't get a cup of coffee here.
I know.
Tom walks in like a hero, and he brings a piece of fruit.
And he brings it himself. He's the general manager. He's supposed to be running the station.
Yeah. TV's a whole different world.
It really is. They have a ton of money. So Jimmy was so excited.
Not when they steal your ideas, though. Yeah.
So you could see Jimmy was really excited that his family was in town.
Right.
So they have all these long tables. So Jimmy goes over to one of the tables where, like, 2 people are sitting, and he says, excuse me, you know, my family's here. Do you mind if we sit here?
Do you believe that Wolfgang Puck cooks for that show?
I don't know that he comes in personally.
No, but I'm just saying.
He's ordering it, yeah.
Like 2 big tables?
No, Howard. There's more. There's probably about 20 tables that you can put
in a big room.
And 10 people apiece at. They're just long tables.
Unfriggin' believable.
And I got to tell you, the food was amazing.
Really? What did they have?
It was like a Chinese motif that night. So it was like peanut noodles, spare ribs. There was some special chicken.
And that wasn't a special night. This is every night.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wolfgang Puck cooked for Gary. Paul McCartney had to ask for water when he was in here.
Yeah, we didn't have water.
Paul McCartney, one of the Beatles.
It's so embarrassing. People always say to me, where's...
You know, Jimmy averages 1.9 million viewers. Bill Maher averaged at 2.1. And he's got Wolfgang Puck. Wolfgang Puck. God damn it.
In fact, that was a dinner.
I just want a friggin' bagel.
That was a
for
dinner.
my guests, not even for me. I'll buy my own breakfast.
You want a snack, well?
Damn. Wolfgang Puck. That guy's like one of the top chefs in the world.
Absolutely.
I get 1.9 million listeners in one city. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, television knows how to work it for some reason, and they know how to treat their people, too.
I'll tell you, though, Jimmy gets no respect at all, because I got there early. I wasn't supposed to be there till like 7:30, but I was in town, so I know the producer, so I decided to go over just to say hello.
Yeah.
So I thought they did it at the Kodak Theater, which they don't. They do it at this place called the
Chevy Chase Theater.
The El Capitan, which is right across the street.
They do it at the Chevy Chase Theater.
Yeah. So I'm walking around, and I start going, even over like the security guards. I go, where's the Jimmy Kimmel Show? Where are the offices? They go, who? And I go, Jimmy Kimmel. Okay, so granted, I'm not in the area. I'm across the street.
Right.
So finally, I figure it's at the El Capitan Theater. You go there, the marquee, it's a movie theater. It's hard to explain, but it's a movie theater, and the Jimmy studio is sort of next to it. So they won't even let Jimmy put his name on the marquee.
Why?
I don't know why. So when you go there, it's the El Capitan Theater, and then it's Bringing Down the House is on the marquee. So I had to go up to the ticket taker and ask where the Jimmy Kimmel offices were.
Well, thank God.
And I mean, you go through that alley. And
yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah,
it's a brand new show. It hasn't done anything yet.
But you want to put the name on the marquee. You don't
it's a movie theater.
It's a movie theater. You want? I guarantee you Steve Martin's bringing in more people.
He put a $31 million.
Friggin' kidding me. Wolfgang Puck.
You're fascinated with that.
Fascinated. Completely sidetracked by that. Can't get off it. End the show. I got to leave.
And it's Howard, I want you to know that everyone on the show is fed from, you know,
the crew,
the audience coordinator, to the guy that pulls cable, to the cameraman, to Jimmy's family. And anybody else is walking by, like me.
Almost worth going out there just for dinner.
Yeah, just stop by Jimmy's for food.
You better keep that gravy train going. It doesn't get any better than that. You bring a bag back for me?
No, I'm sorry.
What's the matter with you?
I'd say Jimmy's in
I tell you, it's amazing what you're telling me. It's amazing what you're telling me. I mean, yeah.
That's television.
Robin's right. On the Norm show, it was like Thanksgiving dinner every
night.
Every day. We'd be eating cheeseburgers, and there'd be a woman going, "I got biscuits in the oven, so don't fill up on that."
Okay.
There was dessert.
Don't fill up.
I swear to God, she told me not to fill up.
You're kidding. Don't worry, there's plenty of room in this bottomless pit. Anyway, go ahead, So
anyway, so we're at this big dinner, so Jimmy walks over to the table, and he says to two guys like that, a cameraman or something, "Hey, do you mind, my family's in town, could I use the table?" So they get up and leave, and Jimmy starts bussing the table.
Yeah, good.
You know?
He hasn't forgotten.
He hasn't. But
well, if he keeps up with a 1.9, he's going to...
He's not.
I gotta tell you,
he's going to be busting tables.
I got to tell you, A, I thought the show was really funny, and B, the people that are on there, like, there's no... Like, nobody's walking around like it's doom and gloom. I mean, everyone's walking around like it's perfectly fine, and I think it will be at some point.
Good. Hey, listen, I wish him well. I wish him very, very well. I think he's a good guy.
I tuned in, like I always tape it so I can see if something, if I hear something that I wanted to see, and I know that his girlfriend was the co-host.
Yeah, I saw Sarah also.
Did they ever reference that?
They didn't reference it when I was there. She was sat on the couch, and she didn't talk much, but she did a pre-recorded piece that I thought was a riot.
How's she look?
She looks good.
Yeah.
She's cute.
Any the better for banging Jimmy?
I don't think Jimmy made her any better or worse. She went out on the street and she was trying to give reparations to black people for slavery.
Yeah.
And she was like trying to hand them like lava lamps and, cookies and crackers and stuff.
It's insulting to black people.
It was funny.
Black people don't eat her handouts.
It was funny.
You know what? I wish she'd go do that in Roosevelt. They would take her, throw her into a wall.
Yeah, she's doing it right outside El Capitan.
Here's your reparations, a nice pregnancy.
She had the greatest opening line in her bit.
She's messing with fire there.
No,
she probably grew up in a lily-white neighborhood, that bitch.
She's very Jewish.
Yeah, she's very Jewish.
I think her sister's a rabbi.
Yeah, well, tell her she better not play with fire. There's a few brothers who are going to take her, pick her up, and, okay, we'll see. We'll see how funny it is.
But I did notice that when she came out after Jimmy introduced her, this one episode that I was watching, it looks very strange when he kisses her on the lips. It's like, she's too pretty.
Sort of like me at my wedding, Robin, how you've often described it.
But I kissed Beth at home.
Can I tell you what happened on the show last week?
Yeah.
They had some interesting problems on the show last week. They had Don King was the guest host for the week.
Yeah.
So one day, Don decided to bring, as a courtesy, he brought some guests. So he brought Lennox Lewis and Lennox Lewis's mother. I don't know why Lennox's mother had to be there.
Right.
So the guys on the show were saying that during the writing meeting, Jimmy's cousin Vinny, he's like a character on the show. Mm-hmm. And Vinny said, I bet I can beat Lennox Lewis in a pillow fight.
Right.
So they thought it might be a funny idea. So Lennox is out there. They bring out cousin Vinny. He starts pillow fighting with Lennox Lewis, and it starts to get weird.
Yeah.
Like they start really smacking each other hard.
That's funny.
But I guess at some point there was a cake that was brought out for some reason, and cousin Vinny threw the cake at Lennox Lewis and hit his mother in the head with the cake.
Oh, geez.
Lennox in the head with the cake. So when the show was done, Don King was like, all right, that's it. You guys went over the line. I'm not coming back. So then they had to think quick, so they called him and they said, you have to come back tomorrow. We're doing a tribute show to you, Don, which, of course, they wrote on the fly for Don King.
Right, that got him.
And they said they brought, like, a band and people sang songs to Don.
And that's how they got him to come back.
Yeah.
Did they really need him that bad?
They said he was pretty good on the show.
Yeah.
He was very upset with them.
Well, yeah. But that's a funny bit. It was worth it. Hitting Lennox Lewis's mother in the head with cake?
And they said, like, at one point, Lennox got up to pillow fight the guy, and he slipped on the cake. They said, like, he could have torn his leg. He, like, fell on his butt.
They're there to ruin careers.
So Jimmy was upset that he didn't have Stuttering John on his show?
I think they were weirded out.
Those late night shows are weird. It's like, no one thinks to put Stuttering John on. So Jay has an idea. I'll put him on. Then Jimmy's all of a sudden, I'm upset.
Why didn't he come here?
Yeah,
That's what they say. Like, what do you mean, why didn't he come here? You didn't ask.
He didn't ask. I'm pretty sure John would go just about anywhere he was asked to go.
It was an ABC show.
Right.
He should have.
Well, that was the weird thing. I don't think Jimmy was angry. He was just sort of like, oh, that's weird that he's doing that show.
Because they probably wanted him to do it, and Jimmy said no. And then he heard Jay was doing it and said, these guys all go crazy.
I don't think they got offered, John.
Oh.
I think they got offered.
You make a call.
Leno was offered John?
Yeah, I do.
By who?
By ABC.
So why didn't they get...
Yeah,
so why didn't they put him on the next night? Yeah.
What?
Leno wasn't offered me.
You called?
No, he called.
He called you.
Yeah, he called me. He didn't. I was completely surprised. They called Susanna.
Jimmy's just react. It's just like when I used to do Letterman. Leno would call and have me on. Leno had me on because Letterman had me on. Leno's no innovator. They get upset. They just get upset. They get riled up. I said, I'll go on whoever show you want.
Yeah, I mean, John didn't call. You didn't call anybody. Why should he call Jimmy and say, let me do your show?
I like those two idiots fighting over me, Letterman and Leno. They were like, you can't do his show. You promised us first. I'm like, gee, I wish my parents fought over me like this. I never felt so loved. Letterman was out of his mind when I would go do Leno, and then Leno would be like, you just did.
You're my guy.
The last appearance you did was on Letterman, and we're going to fly you to the airport in a helicopter.
Wait a minute, what, don't you do our show anymore?
And then I got so into it, I wouldn't do either of their shows. I loved them fighting over me so much. Made me crazy. I started to think I was somebody. You start to think you're important. You're going to get very fooled in this show business. It's like, I am so important, Leno and Letterman would kill each other for me.
And if your ratings went down, they would never talk to you again.
You could get so fooled in this business, you could be Arsenio Hall and decide to leave your show.
One time I was going on Leno, and Letterman had to sit down and have a meeting, figure out how to combat my appearance on Leno. So he got Rush Limbaugh on his show, and there was a whole big battle going on. It was no longer Letterman versus Leno. It was Howard Stern versus Rush Limbaugh. I was like, oh, my God.
But it can be fooling. I mean, look at Arsenio. Arsenio thought he was such a huge star. He didn't know people wanted to talk to him because he had a television show.
Yeah, he
kept saying to everybody on the couch, we must work together. We must do a movie together. Then he left his show, and nobody wanted to do a movie.
They hated him. He remembered.
Hey, there's one other thing I got to tell you about the show. When you talk about how much money TV has, I completely forgot about this. They have what they call a green room, but it's not a green room for guests. It's just for their friends and family and stuff. Yeah. That's packed. And it's got a full bar, ton of great food, a pool table, a pinball machine, a couple of other games. And it's just, and I thought that those people would at some point move to the audience, but they don't. They just hang out back there and drink.
Boy, Sal, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard. I don't know what sounds worse, these bits on Kimmel or the fact that Gary's, doing backflips over these lame, unfunny bits.
Yeah, you know what?
Gary.
Actually, we talked about you, and Jimmy talked about how unfunny you are with your bad, lame, phony phone calls. We were talking about that for a little bit.
Your breath smell, you can smell from New York to L.A., you idiot. I mean, hey, Howard, if you think it's not bad enough, Gary's now whoring himself out and doing comedy shows with John.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're on the bill. You're doing certain comedy shows with him. It's getting so bad. You should fire all of them, Howard.
So how bad? Don't you wish you were on the bill? Isn't that what it's all about? That you can't get hired anywhere in show business? You got fired from your stockbroker job. You tried to make a comedy record. Nobody bought it. You tried to do a website. Nobody cares. You tried to get on our contest. You didn't win. Don't you want to be in show business more than life itself and you can't break through?
No, absolutely not.
Then what is it all about?
Hey, I was able to get through the back door. Here I am, a stockbroker. I was noticed by Howard Stern. I've been on the show for 7 years. So what are you talking about? You, on the other hand...
Why don't you try to go collect the money from your plug that you didn't get last year?
You're the one who has to go around and ride Howard's coattails and now do a comedy show with Stuttering John. You're pathetic. I had enough of you. Goodbye.
I'm not sure what you're trying to start, but you didn't do it, you jerk.
All right. right. There is a feud that's going on, evidently.
Let me kick the crap out of him. Free.
Free of charge.
Yeah. Let me beat his ass for free. I give it to you.
I'm up for it.
And your audience.
I'm up for it.
The problem is getting Sal into the ring.
Yeah.
You realize that.
Yeah.
And, you know, we don't even have to get a whole big thing. Just put the ring right there.
Right. Do it in here.
I just beat his ass free.
You don't need a whole audience.
No, I don't need an audience.
Garrett will pay for the equipment.
How about a pillow fight?
I would bare knuckle fight that idiot.
Right. I know you would.
I would punch him once, and he would hit the ground like nobody's business.
Oh.
He's never been hit in the face. Well, he's probably been hit in the face a lot when he was a kid.
I would love to see that.
Just let me.
You're entitled to do what you want.
Oh, yeah, why don't you just go fight him?
Why don't you go knock on his door and say, step outside?
Because for some reason, when you do that, then you get into a whole legal issue. Like
sign a piece of paper. He's a man.
Sign this and let me kick your ass.
Yeah.
Hurry quickly. I'm very anxious.
Yeah.
You got your fist up as he's signing. Come on, man. This is about to be legal. Come on.
Well, there you go. You want to hear John on Leno?
Yeah, let's hear.
All right. Here's Stuttering John on Leno. You want the whole thing? How long is this, by the way?
7 minutes and something.
All right. We could listen to that. You guys all up for it?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the audience at home. There's 17 million listeners.
I think there's a bunch of horns beeping right now.
Beep your horn if you want to hear Stuttering John on Leno. Okay. Now, don't beep your horn. Okay, I have it right here on CD.
All right, my next guest appears regularly on the Howard Stern Show. He was also just on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Jay's fake laugh.
Get me out of here.
I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. Meanwhile, Jay, before he got the Tonight Show, was doing bad chop suey movies with chop sake movies with Asian stars. What was that movie he did?
The guy from Mr.
Miyagi.
Pat Morita.
Miyagi.
Him and Pat Morita.
Yeah.
He was also.
He's like, I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here.
He was also Alan Freed's limo driver in the Alan Freed story.
Yeah.
American Hot Wax.
American Hot Wax.
Jay's career going nowhere until he stole the Tonight Show from Letterman. So, mellow out. Laughing at John's appearance. As bad as John's show was, it wasn't any worse than his movie with Mr. Miyagi.
Please welcome Stuttering John Melendez.
Why is he banging on the desk? I haven't heard this yet, but I guess Jay has to establish for a few minutes what an idiot John is and how Jay is superior, and then I'll get on with the interview.
What? All right, thank you.
There you are.
I can't believe I'm here.
What did he say?
I didn't know what those people were yelling.
I think they yelled out, "You're the king of our jungle."
Oh, I thought they said he was a big idiot. And Jay went, "You are." Thank you.
Thank you.
That was Susanna and her friend, by the way.
Oh, was it?
No, I don't know.
Here, Jay.
Well, it's nice to have you here. Well, you're a celebrity now.
Was Jared from Subway busy tonight, or what happened?
That's right. Boy, you catch on fast.
Can I take this off?
Take that stupid hat off. Yeah.
My wife says I look good with the hat, but I don't know.
Well, we can't see your face. Let people see. There you are. There you go.
It's ridiculous.
And, it makes your hair look good, too. But, now tell me about it. You're just back from Australia. I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here.
Yeah.
Let me be honest. When they called you, did you know you were a celebrity?
No. I always considered myself like G-list celebrities, you know what I mean? But I was flattered they called me.
Well, I mean, it is sort of, Howard Stern is syndicated. It's a radio show.
Yeah.
And you're one of the more popular people on the show.
Yeah.
But, I mean, when you tend to think of celeb, you think, Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck. That type of thing.
Yeah.
So what is this determining whether John's a celebrity?
Well, I guess he is a celebrity now.
I would think John's more of a celebrity than any other people who appeared on that show. I mean, John at least has a job.
He's got something to do every day.
And what's with Jay?
That exposes him.
You're not a celebrity. Well,
did you know you were a celebrity?
He's on a radio show that reaches as many people as your dumb television show does, if not more.
The weird thing about that show is John was probably the best known and the least pampered out of all those people.
So what did you think it was real? What did you think when they called you with this idea?
I just did it for the money.
I thought all the money went to charity.
No, anything we won went to charity, but we still got our flat rate.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
Well, explain the show for... How many watched it? Yeah. Explain the show.
The show is, like, there's all these, again, quote-unquote, celebrities.
Right.
In the jungles of Australia, and we're supposed to be roughing it, and the cameras are everywhere, including the bathroom. We're always mic'd, so any conversation we have is out there, and then we have these trials that we got to do, that we go and try and win food, because we were just, the only food they gave us was rice and beans.
I see.
And I'm Puerto Rican. I like rice and beans. I freaking hate rice and beans now.
That's it.
After the third day, I'll do anything for a meal.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, who is...
All right. Okay. All right.
This is, I think, the best part. This is where John starts trashing everyone else.
Oh, all right, good.
Goofing on them.
Some of the other celebrities on the show.
The other celebrities?
Well, I mean, ABC is a big network. They have access to
We had
major celebrities.
The gold medal winner, Bruce Jenner.
Now, that was what year?
The only reason I know he's a gold medal winner is he told me about 2,000 times that we were there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in 1976. Bruce is one of those guys, long-winded. I mean, like you ever have a guy who tells you a long story, but there's a punchline at the end?
Yeah.
There's no punchline with
I see. It just kind of...
It just goes on and on. It's like watching the paint dry, but it never dries.
It's just always sticky.
Just never shuts up. He's got an ego. He's always looking at the camera, looking at his expression.
Wow. It sounds like it got testy out there on the island.
Yeah. I wanted to go put my hand in the thing of spiders just to get away from his conversation.
Really? All right, who were some of the other people?
We
Melissa
had
Rivers, wasn't she?
Melissa Rivers was there.
And she's famous because she's
Joan Rivers' daughter.
Jay hasn't heard of Melissa Rivers?
He's letting John do the joke.
Oh, I see.
Well, his premise is that none of them were celebrities.
But Bruce Jenner was a celebrity. I mean, he's not now, but he was.
You'd be shocked. I agree with you. Most people don't know who he is.
Older people know.
Bruce Jenner was huge.
Yeah.
Almost no one under 30 knows who he is.
And, she came in second, and the whole rumor was that Joan bought a phone bank that would just, keep on continuously calling to vote for her. But I think that's a lie. I think Joan just had her plastic surgeons call in, and there was enough of that.
Really? Oh, wow, man.
Jay is annoying. John's not doing bad. Jay's annoying. What is his problem?
Well, you know what I think is funny about this? Like Jay knows exactly what's going to happen. I'm sure that
they screened it already.
But Jay is in that state of confusion. Now, who is there? What happened?
They give him little cards that tell him, explain everything.
The whole thing's prompted, like you went, it sounds like things got a little testy. What happened? Did things get testy?
How does anybody watch any of these shows?
Well, a lot of people have found a way not to.
Yeah. I don't tape them or anything.
Wow, it sounds like a little island rage.
Well, I mean, 15 days with the same people. You know everything about them.
But they're celebrities. Who are the other celebrities?
You just love saying that,
Well,
Jay.
it just makes me laugh.
The other celebrities, Alana Stewart.
Now, who is she?
I know. That's what I thought. I still think I'm the only celebrity that actually has a job.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But Alana Stewart she was married to Rod Stewart and George Hamilton.
Of course. Well,
and, she just shouldn't have been there. Wow. Because she's way too high maintenance. They had a shrink on site. She saw the shrink 2 to 3 times a day. I swear to God.
What did you see him about?
And it didn't work because at one point she calls downtown Julie Brown the C word.
Ooh.
I swear to God. And then Julie Brown comes up to her and threatens to kill her. And then I always say, and that explains why Alana lasted a little longer, because when Rod Stewart and George Hamilton heard that she could die, they kept calling to keep her on.
Oh, you know, if you had told this, if we had known this beforehand, more people would have watched this damn show.
It was fun. I mean, it was boring.
Yeah.
To be there for hours and hearing everyone's lives, it was boring. But it was fun in some, in some respects.
Yeah. Now, the winner was Chris Judd.
Chris Judd was there.
And he's a celebrity because
he used to date Jennifer Lopez.
Okay, now, well, he's married to her. What are you married to?
Jay goes, and he's a celebrity because, and then John gets it wrong, and Jay corrects
him. He corrects him because he already knows.
He already knows.
Looking at the card.
Yeah. And he's a celebrity because, well, he dated Jennifer Lopez. No. He married her, stupid.
I like the correct.
You were supposed to say he married.
And I'm supposed to pretend I never heard of him.
We rehearsed this, you moron.
Yeah, you're
dummy.
not playing right.
You know, it was a little condescending when he said, I was doing the radio show. I guess it's syndicated.
Yeah. Like Jay's any more important.
He's about that.
And he left out the part that it's on TV every night.
Yeah.
You're getting a radio.
Yeah, that's right. He did a little movie, didn't he?
I mean, syndicated, I guess. All right, syndicated.
Because I'm a nobody.
Yeah, how is Thursday now? Who is he?
Well, he was married to her for 2 years. And I'll tell you how I'm so mad at my wife, because my wife sent us a letter that they read. And it was very touching. So Chris Judd starts to cry because it's bringing him back all these memories of Jennifer.
Right.
So now I'm crying because I know by Chris crying he's guaranteed to win because he's a single guy crying over a woman. It's in the bag. And Bruce,
hey, John, describe to me why you'd want to win this. Why does someone want to win? There's no incentive to win.
And I thought he said earlier he didn't cry.
Yeah. How come you cried?
It was my best job.
Well, I'm sorry. You're doing well, but why...
Why did you want to win?
Why did you want to win? That's the part I don't get of the game.
Because if I won, then my charity got $200,000.
But why do you care? I mean, okay, great. So what's wrong with Chris's charity getting $200,000? Someone's charity is going to win.
It's mine. It's a personal thing. The guy from my charity is in a wheelchair.
But on day 10, right, when you started that...
I think it was just... And also, it's a popularity thing. Everybody wants...
Really?
Like, I didn't want to be the first one to go.
If they had made it that you got paid $1 million if you won...
Yeah.
People would have been at each other's throats.
Well, yeah.
And then when they all wanted to leave the island, we said, good, go, leave.
You know what happened? There was too much camaraderie with you guys. It should have been a contest among you guys. Everyone
didn't care who won. Chris Judd didn't care if he won.
Oh, no, Chris Judd wanted to win.
Yeah, but he wanted to win, but if you won, so he doesn't lose anything personally.
I guess just a little face that you would like,
Whatever. It gets a lot different when there's money involved.
Yeah, I mean, you actually need to win to get the money.
If there were $1 million, nobody would be coming to your Oscar party.
Don't tell me downtown Julie Brown couldn't use $1 million.
Well, she was so funny because she said that I hope I get voted off. I can't take Bruce anymore.
But people shouldn't want to get voted off.
She jumped for joy and ran over the bridge when she got voted off.
I mean, I couldn't understand why you didn't want to get voted off. You could have lived in a luxury hotel.
Because I was having a good time.
Oh, all right.
Actually, that crazy place that they built was a luxury to John.
Right.
He lives in an apartment.
Although I did get
beer
with 10 kids and a wife and a dog.
I did get my ass bitten by a leech.
Yeah.
A huge... You should see the thing on my ass. It's a big bite.
Didn't Julie Brown say, though, before she did that challenge, that I'll go in the vat of leeches as long as it doesn't scar me?
And she still got... In fact, that she's very upset with the show. I don't know what's going to happen, but it looks...
Because the leech bites are still there.
Yeah.
They haven't gone away.
They haven't gone away.
Will they not go away?
They're supposed to, but they still haven't. And Howard, if you saw her leg, close up, it was really, really brutal.
It's only been a week.
That's true.
Yeah, it'll go away.
I mean, she actually showed me, and it was right by her crotch. When she
like those leeches were sucking on her crotch.
Yeah, they all went right there.
Yeah, they went right by her butt.
Oh yeah,
and our vag.
They were actually nibbling on her taint.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it's weird.
How about the permanent leech mark she's living on her millionaire husband?
Oh, my.
Where's he going to sue over that?
He said as long as he wasn't scarred.
She has $1.5 million house, and I assumed it was her husband paid. She said she paid it for it.
Really?
Yeah.
With what?
How did she make?
Apparently made a lot of money from MTV. She said she always hears you say that MTV doesn't pay, but she did get paid a lot.
I don't believe it.
Her best year, I would guarantee couldn't have been more than 150 grand.
It was.
More than $1 million a year?
Not more than $1 million, but I'm pretty sure it was somewhere in the $500,000 a year ballpark.
Really?
That's what I'm
shocked.
It was a show of leeches. Chris Judd, Robin Leach.
What, Robin Leach is famous. I mean, he is, from Lifestyles and the Rich and Famous.
Yeah, but he hasn't been around in a while.
Well,
I think he's sort of semi-retired, isn't he?
Yeah.
He was the biggest.
I thought it was weird that ABC banked their schedule on, the Stuttering John Melendez show. I mean, they did think it was weird.
Well, Robin was the thing I didn't understand, because he's a multi-millionaire. I'm like, why are you here?
That's the point. He's so desperate to be on TV. I get why you were there. They paid you $100 grand. You needed it.
Bruce Jenner doesn't need the money.
I don't know.
And he wants to be on TV.
And Melissa Rivers was bitching because she doesn't need the money.
And I got to tell you something. From what I hear, and I don't know whether it's true or not, I'm not sure that Chris Judd needs the money.
No, he's got $5 million from J-Lo.
I heard it was 7.
Yeah, I heard it was 10.
So my point is, these guys are just desperate to be on TV.
Well, Chris Judd wants to be an actor and a director, so I can.
How's that going to help? Making an idiot out of himself.
Going inside the actor studio.
Go to acting class.
Yeah, this will be one of the if he ever makes it, this will be one of the embarrassing things he did before he made it.
Right. When he goes on Jay Leno in 10 years, when he's a great director, if that ever happens, this is the clip they'll show to mock him.
I like the people who go on the dating shows because they want to get a start in acting.
Or Joe Millionaire.
Remember that chick from Joe Millionaire we had in here, the runner-up? Sarah, who did the tickling foot video, and I said to her, why don't you just go on Playboy? And she goes, I would never do that.
I know, I've read that.
She announced today she's doing Playboy.
She ain't even that hot.
No.
But you know what? She said that she turned down $1 million to get completely naked.
That, I believe, is a huge lie.
And she said she's getting $500,000 to be topless.
Just to be topless.
I would bet the farm she's not getting $500,000.
I'll bet she's getting not even $100 grand. $1 million is a lot of money. They pay that to big names.
Who cares about seeing her naked?
She's a runner-up.
Yeah, why would you have to give her $1 million?
I'd rather see Chris Judd naked.
Well, that's you. I think you were falling in love with him.
Yeah, what does that mean?
He's a great guy, though. He's coming to my party. You coming?
Great. Yeah, sure, I'm coming.
Oh, good.
Why wouldn't I come?
It's a Sunday night.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, but it starts early. It's like 6 o'clock.
No, I'm not going. Not on a Sunday night, no.
Are any of the celebrities coming to your beach party?
Yeah. I think, Robin Leach is flying in for it.
Robin Leach.
We're from Connecticut.
Chris Judd can go to your party on a Sunday night. He doesn't have to get up and work the next morning. I do.
He go to your party Sunday through Sunday.
Well, if it's interesting, we're all going to put in like $50.
Wow.
And then whoever it's
a pot?
Yeah, whoever gets the most right.
You're running. So it's like a gay Super Bowl party.
Yeah, it's a little fruity. I mean.
Oh, he's in show business now.
Yeah, he's got all the celebrity friends.
I just like the party.
Right. Good.
Is Nikki Ziering coming to your party?
No, she's in L.A.
John, he's not in love with you? John goes, Nikki Ziering's in love with me. If I wasn't married, she told me she'd be all over me. I go,
Howard, even when we were at the after party, she said that right in front of my wife.
Right, but she hasn't
right
seen
in front of your wife.
Oh, she didn't say it to you alone in a room.
Right. If she posted a closet, tells you
Nikki Ziering's sister was at the after party.
Yeah.
And her sister doesn't look like Nikki.
Right. We talked about that.
Heavy,
She's a very big woman. She looks like me.
So Nikki goes. So Nikki starts to drift away from her, and sister's trying to find you. Sister goes, Nikki, please, don't lose me here. And Nikki goes, but I'm definitely going to lose you.
I can stay with you all the time. Even
come on
for me.
But Nikki, like, I was the whole time I was there when Tyson got voted off and then Nikki got voted off, I thought for sure.
And who was Tyson screwing around with?
We don't know.
Oh.
We don't know. But I thought for sure he'd be banging Nikki, but apparently it didn't happen.
So who was banging Nikki?
There's a lot of rumors going around, but
who?
What are you afraid of ruining friendships?
No.
Did Robert Leach bang her?
No.
No way.
Let's just say that at the after party.
Who else was there?
Everybody was there. Then Chris Judd showed up, and 5 minutes later, Nikki showed up with a big smile on her face. And I said to Nikki, so were you and Chris fooling around? And she goes, who told you?
John goes, the old 5-minute trick. Nobody sees through that.
Yeah, they just happened to be 5 minutes apart.
Wow.
So I'm guessing that they, had a little thing.
They probably did.
John, how long before you offer Chris Judd my Yankee tickets?
But it was the whole thing with Jenner. Oh, did you see what happened with Bruce? Bruce Jenner, right in front of... Bruce has no idea what's going on. He starts telling Chris Judd how his son is so good-looking, he looks just like Ben Affleck. Just like Ben Affleck.
Oh, that's...
the best.
Are you kidding?
That's great.
And he did...
Right.
Sorry.
Right.
Are you an a-hole? And Bruce Jenner is oblivious to it.
Bruce walked away and never knew what happened. And then John's consoling Chris because I'm sure he didn't know what he said.
I got another son that looks like...
He doesn't think about anyone else but himself. Is Bruce Jenner's face as scary in person as it is on TV?
Well, he admitted to me. I finally said, Bruce, I got to ask you. Because he asked me, what would you ask me? I said, did you get a nose job? He goes, yeah, I got a nose job. I said, but man, you cut the whole thing off.
What did he say?
He goes, yeah, I didn't like the way it pointed, and it didn't look good. I go, what else?
What else has he done?
He goes, 18 years ago, I had a nose job. 18 years, I took the tip off.
So I said, so what else did you have done? He goes, nothing. I go, come on. And he goes, all right, I had Botox once.
Once? Had a facelift. His eyebrows are like a woman's, too. What does he sculpt his eyebrows?
Botox wears off after a certain time. You have to keep doing it.
He looks like a tranny.
He
does.
Well, like someone said to me, like, wasn't there a rumor that he wanted to get something chopped off? I said, I never heard about that. But then when I'm looking at his face, and I'm looking at his ear, and I'm focusing on some stuff on his ear, and then Julius Brown's looking at me and going...
What does that mean? Facelift?
Yeah, well, that's what she was thinking. But Bruce said that he didn't get anything else done besides
that's impossible.
He's in Michael Jackson territory lying.
He is.
But... You should have Bruce on, and he's willing to talk about this. He has great O.J. stuff, because they were real good friends with Nicole.
And what does he have to say?
And she called them the day before the murder.
Bruce.
His wife actually testified at the trial because she was such a good friend of the wife's, and she knew about a lot of the...
Let me get this right. Master Detective Bruce Jenner thinks O.J.'s guilty?
No, he won't. No, he's pretty devil. But
well, of course.
But Howard, he's got great stories.
What has he got?
Like, he even has an idea of where the knife and the clothes are hidden.
Why wouldn't he say where it is?
No, he did. He said it on the show. I don't know if they aired it.
Where is it?
All right.
Not that I know.
Nobody was watching.
They didn't air it.
They didn't air that. They aired when he was bathing instead.
Bruce.
They didn't air the O.J. revelation. They aired him washing his hair.
Right. Bruce says...
Okay, apparently because, Bruce's wife was Robert Kardashian's wife. I don't know if you know that.
No.
Okay. So Kardashian had to pick O.J. up from the airport because O.J. couldn't go home because the cops were all at O.J.'s house. So O.J. forgets his golf clubs at the airport and is freaking out about his golf clubs. So O.J. made them drive back to the airport to get the golf clubs. So they do that. Okay, so O.J. stays over at Kardashian's house, and the golf clubs are in the trunk of the car in the garage. 2 o'clock in the morning, Kardashian suddenly hears O.J. in the garage. And apparently he takes the golf clubs and starts walking out of the house at 2 in the morning somewhere, and is gone for about an hour or two with the golf clubs. So I guess they're saying that they think that the knife and everything was in the golf clubs, and that O.J. dropped it off somewhere by Kardashian's house. And that was the whole... And then in the trial, when O.J. showed the golf clubs that were his golf clubs, they weren't his golf clubs. There was somebody else's. And you know, it wasn't even his golf club that he showed it.
Why don't you reopen this case, John?
John, you ought to reopen it.
But, I mean, he was saying all this, and how Nicole called him and said that she thinks O.J. was going to kill her, and O.J. told her...
This is just Bruce Jenner trying to be relevant. I mean, Bruce Jenner sits around all day thinking of O.J. stories. You know what I mean?
Making it up.
Who even knows? I mean, it's like, what world does he live in? What's the difference? O.J.'s free.
But it's really interesting stuff that if you want to, because they were really good friends with him.
You were on an island trapped. It's not interesting.
Oh, really?
You, it's interesting because you're sitting on an island.
This was your television.
Do you think he'd take your call now?
It was the
you think
only...
Bruce Jenner would take your call?
Sure.
Even though you were goofing on him and stuff, do you think he'd be cool about that?
Yeah.
Call him right now.
I'm sure he would come on.
Did you guys all exchange numbers like at the party afterwards and stuff?
I got everyone's number.
Like Melissa Rivers now?
Yeah.
She friendly with you?
Yeah, she was actually pretty cool on there. I mean, she was a little controlling with the cigarettes.
Yeah, John's biggest complaint was that they all got 10 cigarettes a day, and Melissa controlled them.
Yeah, like she took the 30 and then like gave.
Why does she get to do that?
That was the one thing I said. Can I please have my own cigarettes?
Yeah, why do you get to control?
I felt like Martini from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest because I'm like, I want my cigarettes. Because it was the only the only vice I could do. I had no pot. I had no beer.
What else did you have on your island?
They didn't give you any pot?
No.
Well, nobody was controlling the pot?
I had no weapons.
John, did you bring anything else with you on the island?
What do you mean? Yeah. I had my Xanax in case I had a panic attack.
Right.
We thought you were drugged early on, by the way.
You were taking Xanax.
You took them, didn't you?
Because you looked like you were on drugs.
I only took it one night when...
Was it the first night?
It was the night when I was freezing. I was in my underwear.
Yeah, the first night.
It was the second...
Oh,
it was the second
night we saw you. You looked like you were high as a kite.
It was the night of the Aborigines and I slept. No, it wasn't that night. It was the third. It was like night after. I just had to because they were all arguing and I was just like, I was freezing.
Did you pleasure yourself out there?
No, I didn't even have a horny thought. Although finally I had some weird dream and I had a nocturnal emission.
You did?
Yeah.
You did, John?
Yeah.
How old are you?
Because I couldn't pleasure myself. So
what'd you dream about, Nikki?
Yeah. I was getting
Nikki's ass.
No, I was getting
or Tyson's ass.
I was getting oral from an Asian girl, but you know
that was Bruce Jenner.
But there's so I had to walk around with that in my pants for the whole day.
Wow.
Well, they didn't give you a change of underwear?
No, but they were all wet. I had no clean underwear.
We might have to do a I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here reunion show right here.
Well, that's the thing. Well, if they have a reunion show, it's another...
They're not having any reunion show.
But it's another bunch of money if they do.
Yeah, but they're not going to have a reunion show of a show that consistently came in 4th and 5th.
Right, John, please.
But apparently it did better.
I think you should have gone on there and been wild. I mean, like you didn't... The point wasn't to win. You should have just... I
farted on Melissa Rivers.
You did?
Oh, you didn't see that?
No.
I just went up to her when she was talking to somebody and just...
Yeah, then Bruce Jenner farted on you. I mean, it was... I thought the whole thing was, I asked John, were they mad at you? Because I thought they hired a guy.
You're really trying to be their friend. I thought you were going to mix it up.
You should have been goofing on that host constantly, man.
He was such a huge fan of the show. How could I? He telling me that he loved the show.
Oh, yeah,
he loved you. He'd been listening to you for 10 years.
Whatever.
Hey, Howard, do you want to hear the story about how me and John and Downtown Julie Brown tried to watch John on The Tonight Show?
What was that?
Well, so I hooked up with John about 11:15. I didn't even know he was in town, in Los Angeles. So we get to this bar, Trader Vic's, and we're sitting there. John goes, "Come on, let's all go up to my room and watch the show."
Let's go watch me.
So I'm like, "Okay."
No, my wife.
Let's go watch me be a celebrity.
You don't even tell it honestly. My wife was like anal about it.
No, you wanted to watch it too, John. But it's fine. It's okay. I would want to watch it if it were me. I'm not putting you down for it. So we all pile into John's room.
Let's go to my room and watch me.
And then you can all tell me how good I am.
So it's John and Susanna, Julie Brown and her husband. Susanna.
What's the husband like?
He's very quiet. I said
really
2 words the
nice
whole night.
Is he a handsome guy?
Yeah.
He's a pretty good-looking guy.
Well, it's funny because Julie, during when Tyson Beckford was having one of his crazy rants, Julie goes, "This is why I'm married to a white guy." And the white guy she's married to is German, blonde hair, blue-eyed.
Right.
So
she doesn't like black people?
No, she was just saying because Tyson was like, he would make statements like, nobody is allowed to carve anybody's initials in this log because I carved Robin Leach's and nobody could carve anything else.
Yeah, he got weird like that.
He's crazy.
My God, I can't wait for the reunion show.
Wasn't he some kind of homeless guy and they found him?
They found him sitting in the park. I don't know how homeless he was, but he was just hanging around Central Park or something when he was discovered.
He had a very, very odd connection to Robin Leach. I mean, when
he cried when Robin got voted off. He cried.
Yeah, he cried, and then when he got reunited with Robin, he cried and he hugged him, and he said, "I would do anything for this man." But when Robin got voted off, he was so upset, he carved RL into a log, and then no one else was allowed to.
Wasn't he jealous when Chris Judd started to become friendly with Robin Leach?
Bruce Jenner.
Bruce Jenner.
Yeah, that's what my wife said it looked like.
It didn't look like it was.
It was a little very strange.
But he started crying when Robin left, and I was just like, this is getting really weird because, Robin didn't die. He's at a hotel.
Yeah.
You can see him in 11 days.
Yeah. You'll be able to hang with him.
Yeah. So anyway, we're at the bar, the whole bunch of us, and John goes, let's go upstairs and watch a show. So we all pile into John's room, which is not a huge room. But it's probably like, I don't know, about 10 or 12 of us.
Well, the Tonight Show put me up at the Beverly Hilton.
Okay.
So it's like 10 or 12 of us. So we turn on the TV, and I know that, everyone's like, what channel is it? I know that in L.A. it's Channel 4, just like here. So it's on Channel 8, hit the button, go down to 7, see a picture, 6, see a picture, 5, see a picture. Get to Channel 4, screen's completely black, nothing but audio, right? And it says on the top, it says NBC. So we're like, what's wrong?
Why is that?
We don't know. There was something wrong with the satellite or cable system in that area.
It's my luck.
So we start trying to call, play with the TV. Nothing's going on. Next thing you know, I hear Julie Brown on the phone. She's going, hello, we're up in this room and we can't get Channel 4. You can hear her a mile away. So she's calling down to them. They said, yes, sometimes the channel goes out. It happens from time to time. So then she calls the bar, Trader Vic's. Hello, this is Julie Brown. We were just in with a large party and spent a lot of money. So she was trying to see if they had it. And they couldn't understand English.
What does that mean anyway? What is she going to? You mean Trader Vic's is because she ate dinner there now has to turn their place into a lounge?
I think they were trying to get she was trying to get their attention. So then they make a bunch more calls to the whole hotel, and they find out that
at least she gave Julie Brown something to do.
It's on down in the pool area. If we go down to the pool, we can watch a show. So we all, rush out of the room, rush into the elevator. We go down to the pool. They had a technician there from the hotel, like one of those, fix-it guys.
Yeah.
Turns on the TV. There is, in fact, a picture on Channel 4. It's CNN. So I guess they put it on because Channel 4 was out. They wanted to fill it so that it wasn't black.
Right.
So now we have 6 minutes to go. Catherine Zeta-Jones on. We have 6 minutes to try.
Did you meet her, Catherine Zeta-Jones?
Yeah, she was really
nice.
Was
she nice?
Yeah.
Everyone's nice.
She was really pregnant.
I know, she's gross.
So Julie Brown turns around to me and she says, would you run over to Trader Vic's, which is not a hike away, but I had to run a little bit. She goes, would you run over there and see if you can get it on the TV down there? And
who'd she say that to?
Me.
You?
Let her do it.
No, Gary volunteered.
I volunteered. She said, would somebody go? And I said, I'll go.
Boy, it sounds like Julie Brown was all excited. She was on a mission.
Well, she was trying to help John.
Gave her something to do.
They're pals. No doubt. Yeah. So I run over to the bar.
You would really like her if you hung out with her.
I know. I like everyone. You should see how well I get along with everyone. It's an amazing life I have.
I run over to the bar.
Everyone's my friend.
I run over to the bar. The guys that run it are Asian. Half of them don't understand English. I'm talking. Finally, I just grab the remote. I turn on Channel 4. It's CNN. So I call on the cell phone now from this bar to tell them we can't get it here either. So now it's like a minute before it starts. So I
would have gotten along with Julie Brown when she was single and about 15 years ago. That's when I would have gotten along with Julie Brown.
Well, you know what's funny? Brian, who works on our show, he worked with her twice. Once when she was at the height of her fame, and he said she was the biggest C-word he ever dealt with.
Right.
And once when she was at the bottom of her fame, he said she was the greatest person he ever met.
Yeah. Big difference when she's not hot. Now no one even pay attention to her. How's she look with makeup on? Can she clean up a little?
She looked better.
She looked good. And her body's still nice.
Yeah.
So she got big...
Except for those leech marks.
How you got to get around the leeches?
So finally, I'm at the bar, and I said, listen, I'm just going to hang at the bar. You guys... And our friend said, yeah, we'll be down in a few minutes. Wait, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I was just getting ready to grab a cab back to my hotel, and these guys walked in, and I guess they went to another bar They got a cab, found a bar where it was on. Unfortunately, the bar was so loud they couldn't hear the sound.
So they
watched John, and they read it on the bottom of the screen in closed caption.
There you go.
So I still haven't seen it.
Shame.
At least you heard it.